Should you buy the Insta360 X3 or the GoPro Hero 11 Black? Well, in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to be answering, so make sure you stick around. Let's jump in. So I'm going to be going over the 5 main pillars of an action camera, and they will get more important as we go along. And before I get into that, let me just explain to you the Insta360 X3 is a 360 camera, which means that it uses two over 180 degree lenses, and then you can go back in and reframe, and hides a stick right in the middle where the two lenses meet. And the GoPro 11 is just a standard camera. Okay, so the first point is design and portability. Now, this is not a very important one, but I think here they're both going to work for different people. The Insta360 X3 has a way bigger screen, and you can use either lens to view your shot, or if you're just using a single lens mode, which it does have, you can use just one lens and use that as like a front and rear screen depending on what you're doing. Versus the GoPro 11 has 2 screens, and they're both really nice. So again, it's just going to be on personal preference here, and I think it's going to be a draw in the end. Now the second thing is durability, and we do have a pretty big win here for the GoPro Hero 11. The GoPro Hero 11 is more durable than the Insta360 X3, because with the Insta360 X3 you have 2 lenses that are protruding out, and no matter which way you drop it, it's probably going to break one of those, and that's why I have protective lenses on mine. But that still is not going to be as durable as the GoPro Hero 11, which does not have lenses protruding, and if you do crack that lens, you can just pop off and pop on a new one in literally 10 seconds. So that's something that's really cool about the GoPro Hero 11, and a win for it in this category. Now the third thing is creative potential, and here we have a win for the Insta360 X3. The Insta360 X3 has creative potential that the GoPro Hero 11 does not have whatsoever. You can pull it down and go really close along the ground and then pull it up, and it literally looks like a drone shot, or you can put it through something and you can later edit to it's like spinning in or something that's really cool. So the Insta360 X3 has a lot more creative potential than the GoPro Hero 11 Black. That's not to say that the GoPro Hero 11 Black does not have any creative potential, but that the Insta360 X3 just has more. Now next is ease of use. Now the Insta360 X3 is the easiest to use 360 camera. However, 360 cameras are a little bit more complicated to work than a standard camera, because you have to go back in and reframe. With the Insta360 X3, you just drag a box and it'll track them. With the GoPro Hero 11, there's no need for that, because you just hit the record button and it's recording one standard angle. Now you can tell the Insta360 X3 to record in one standard angle if you want, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Now before we get into the most important pillar of these two cameras, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, it really helps out me. I literally post a video about tech every single day, and I'd love to have you part of the JM Tech community. Okay, now the most important part about these two cameras, and that's image quality. Now here, the GoPro Hero 11 is going to have higher image quality if you keep it just like this, and even if you put the Insta360 in its single lens mode, the GoPro 11 is still going to be better resolution. However, what if your GoPro gets knocked down a little bit and now you miss the shot? Well, the X3 is going to have a higher image quality because the GoPro Hero 11 caught nothing, while the Insta360 X3 caught it all. So it's kind of going to be personal preference here. Would you rather just make sure your angle's set correctly and film like that, or would you rather just capture everything and go and reframe, maybe a little bit less quality? Okay, here is an image quality comparison of these two cameras. Just so you know, the Insta360 X3 does have those lens protectors on, so just keep that in mind, that the image might not be as good quality because of that, and the stitch line might not be as good if you had them off. Now, what do you think of this image? Now, the Insta360 X3 can go way wider than the GoPro Hero 11. What do you think? How is this image looking, and how's it sounding? Audio testing 1, 2, 3 on the GoPro Hero 11, and audio testing 1, 2, 3 on the Insta360 X3. Is this audio? How does the audio compare? Let me know what you guys think of this image. Which one would you prefer? And obviously, this is just walking around such a scenario, so it would be a lot different in different scenarios. But what do you think of this vlog style test? Let me know in the comments below. So now that I've gone over everything about these two cameras, which one is for you? And I think if consistently through this video you've kind of felt like you really like durability, you like just fixing your angle and stuff like that, then I go for the Hero 11. However, if you really like the creative potential of a 360 camera, you like that it kind of just does everything, you can still do single lens modes, and you don't really drop things, or you're going to buy some protective lenses, then I would go for the Insta360 X3. Now, if you have any thoughts on this, please leave them in the comments below, and if you want to see the Insta360 X3 compared to GoPro's version of a 360 camera, then that video is here, and I will see you there.